And just like that, we're balling like March Madness right in front of this inflatable sign outside of Vivint Smart Home Arena in Salt Lake City. Now, while other regions are trying to figure out who's going to be the round of 32, the West region is completely set, especially here in Salt Lake City. We have Gonzaga and Northwestern the first game tomorrow, but then the next game is interesting. We have number 2 seeded Arizona taking on St. Mary's. And Saul, we already talked about this yesterday, but just kind of rehash, what did you see out of the Gales yesterday in their win against VCU?
Well, you know, they're threesome of Lindale, Hermanson, and Rahan. Those three are really the heads of the snake, if you will. Yeah. Hermanson and Rahan are 2 good, solid guards. Hermanson's a taller guard. He plays the 2 and the 3 position. He's athletic. He's probably their most athletic guy. He's a lefty. He's the one with the goggles, so when you watch, you'll know who he is. He had a nice, solid game. He's got a weird kind of release on his shot. Rahan, more textbook, more of a John Stockton-ish kind of player. And then you have Lindale, he's a power guy. He's down low. He does all the dirty work. So those 3 combined, they're a solid group of players that can really give Arizona some fits. Do I think they will? No.
And you said the guy with the goggles, he also wears a headband. I like to think he looks like an All-American racquetball player.
He looks like Justin Wessel. There you go.
His historic, research him if you don't know who he is. And then Jock Landale, the big Australian guy, 6'11". He's a big power guy, like you said. He's going to probably be up against Dusan Ristic all game long, would you say?
Yeah, probably. But Lindale, everybody's going to try and hype up Lindale. Oh, he's a beast. He's strong. But he's also very thin.
Yeah.
He's not the big beefy guys like Clifford from
Washington State,
or even like the center from Gonzaga. Dang it, I can't remember. Karnowski, yes, Karnowski. He's not a big guy like those guys. So those are the ones that have been causing Arizona fits more often than not. The skinny tweener guys, not so much, as long as they show up and rebound the way they're supposed to. Dusan Ristic can't come out like he did yesterday. He came out very, very slow, seemed like he just wasn't even aware there was a game going on until the second half. Then he pulled it together. See a lot from Chance Comanche and Keanu Pinder. I think Arizona will have no problems with Lindale.
And St. Mary's was pretty quick moving the ball, especially around the perimeter. They have 13 assists compared to VCU's 6, so they're very efficient, always constantly moving the ball. Do you see Arizona struggling, trying to keep up with that? Because they struggled yesterday against North Dakota at some point.
But sometimes it's just a matter of going into a game, knowing that you're the 2 seed and they're the 15. That's part of March Madness. That's part of why teams get upset to begin with. But Arizona pretty much controlled that game from the beginning to the end. There was some worry from time to time, but Arizona was able to answer the bell, and it was no big deal. And I don't see tomorrow being one of those cases where they come in not ready to play, especially on the heels of a really poor defensive performance by the Wildcats yesterday.
And St. Mary's also gave up a double-digit lead, just like Arizona, but both teams eventually pulled away in the second half. Saul, what was Arizona's biggest weakness yesterday overall?
Defense. Just overall defense. Not being able to stay in front of their man, really losing their assignments from time to time. Raleigh Elkins didn't have a great game. There was several other guys that just kind of seemed like they were lost from time to time. And they weren't as sharp as they were against UCLA and Oregon a week ago. Do I expect that to continue? No. I think they'll hammer out those problems. Sometimes you just can't help but have a letdown when you're playing against the number 15 seed.
Okay. Well, Saul, what are you expecting out of tomorrow?
I expect the Wildcats to win by at least 10 points. I think they'll handle the game pretty much. Maybe it might be close early on or even in the first half, but I feel like once the second half gets started, Arizona will really put the foot down, and they'll just wear down St. Mary's. St. Mary's does not face an athletic team from top to bottom like Arizona. Not even Gonzaga has the amount of athletes that Arizona has. So it'll be interesting to see how the Gales respond to the athleticism from Arizona.
Okay, well, St. Mary's will play Arizona tomorrow after Gonzaga and Northwestern. And in just over an hour, we will hear from Sean Miller in his press conference and also from players. You can follow us on Twitter @WildcatHoops and @WildcatSports for live coverage.